Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It's Devin, broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location on the What is happening to me? I'm out of it. Broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill Tuesday evening. How's everybody doing out there? I don't know why I'm garbling my words. Yo, Toaster, welcome back to the stream. Hello, it is me, and there was a bee in my room, and I tried to punch it, but missed. Now it's hiding somewhere, and also I can't hear you. Never mind, I unmuted the stream. Well, first and foremost, welcome back to the stream, and I hope you're having a good night. Second, why the fuck are you trying to punch bees, man? Like, that's an unwise decision, just on the start of it, just on the face of it. But also, bees aren't bad. Bees are our friends for the most part. Now, I'm not saying that you should be BFFs with bees. I'm not saying you should befriend one, but if you find one, just let them about their business. If there's someplace they don't need to be, gently usher them out of that location. I say this as someone, I have to admit, 'cause fuck them, that's why. Well, I have to admit, I have some guilt. I have some guilt on me from this, because of a mass extinction event that may or may not have been my doing, of a number of bees that got into my car while I was in class one day. Yo, Shield Bear Studios, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? I hope your night's treating you well. Hey dude, bees are my number one fear. They used to be pretty high up on my list. Honestly, I don't like being around bees. I don't have the fear of them like I do wasp. I don't like wasp, and whatever violence you can commit against a wasp, you have my approval. Like, I'm not a fan of those guys. Like, I've never been stung by a bee, but I've been stung by wasps multiple times. So those guys are dicks. But bees, they're attracted to the sweet stuff. That's how they got into my car. It was like hot summer day. I had a class in the afternoon, and I had a car with no working AC, and I had just gotten back from lunch. So I went to class. I left the windows cracked. And I left a giant, like, Wendy's large size soda in my console, in the cup holder in my console. I just went to class. As I was coming back from class, walking back to my car, I noticed, like, oh, there are a couple of bees flying around my car. That sucks, but I'll just have to be careful when I get into my car. Once I approached my car and look in, there were hundreds of bees all inside my car, and they were everywhere. Most of them were crawling out of, like, the soda, crawling out of the straw and shit. But I mean, they were everywhere. They were in the AC vents. I didn't know what to do. I was paralyzed. Like, I sat there literally just staring at it like, I guess I don't have a car anymore. I guess I'm walking home, or I guess I gotta go find a new car to buy. I didn't know what to do. I had to work later on in the evening, so I needed my car. I had to get home. I had to work. Oh no. Holy shit, that's my genuine nightmare. Oh, it was awful. I had no other choice. There was no way around it. I walked to a gas station well, what do you even do at that point? I'll tell you what I did. I walked to a gas station. That'd be a lot of punching. I don't know if I have an allergy to bees, but that would have been the worst situation to have to find that out. Like, that's an instant death situation there. But and I really wouldn't. That's a lot of yeah, that is a lot of punching. Like, I have big fists, so maybe I can get like 3 or 4 per swipe, but there were a lot of bees. So what I ended up doing is I walked to a gas station that was right around the corner, and they had this Raid wasp spray. And I was like, all right, I guess I just got to do this. So I bought it, and I walked back to my car, and like I stood there for a long time just trying to figure out the logistics of how I was going to do this. There wasn't really a good way, so I just ended up opening the door and just soaking the entirety of the inside of my car with this Raid poison. And I mean, it worked. It was a lot of dead bees, and they were in parts of the car that I didn't even know existed. Like, I was like, all right, did I get them all? And then some would just come, like, crawling off from underneath, like, the steering wheel and shit. So, like, I stood there for probably a little over an hour and a half, just, like, meticulously spraying and, like, trying to knock bees out of the way. Luckily, there was, like a full-service car wash not too far. So, like, I knocked away enough bees that I could sit down, and I drove right to that car wash and used the vacuum to vacuum all the bee corpses out. But then my car, because it was soaked in Raid, it smelled awful. And it was the summer, and I had no AC, so, like, it was just baking that poison into the air. So, like, the windows, I had to drive with the windows all the way down, and which, I mean, I was doing anyways because I didn't have any AC. But, yeah, it was just awful. No, wait a second, hold on. That was in my Toyota Corolla. I had AC in that car. But I did have to roll, I drove with the windows rolled down because of the Raid, but I left the windows cracked because it was just hot as shit. It was like June or some shit. So like, I didn't want to walk back to my car and have it be 200 degrees inside. But I've never left my window cracked after that. So yeah, that's my bee tragedy. I always felt bad about that. You know, they just wanted some soda. They smelt the sweetness and they wanted it, and now hundreds and hundreds are dead. So I felt bad about it. Every time I see a bee now, I just leave them alone. I let them do their thing. I don't want to get into any altercations with bees. I definitely don't want to start any. And it has nothing to do with like their place in the ecosystem and all of that you hear people talk about. Like, that's cool too, but yeah, I've killed enough bees in my time. Damn, were you affected by the raid at all afterward? Yes. Yes. Like, it was awful. Like, it gave me a headache. Like, I mean, and again, I had like all my windows down, but like that was not, you know, it was June, I think it was either June or July, but it was like 105 degrees outside. So driving with the windows down when it's that hot is akin to just turning on the heater. It's just a lot of hot air blowing in your face. So it wasn't cooling me down at all. It was keeping me from like really being engulfed by the smell of the raid, but I could still smell it. I could smell enough of it to give me a headache. So yeah, when I had the next day, I think it was the next day, I think I took it back to the car wash, and I didn't take it to the car wash because they don't have a carpet cleaner. I think I may have used my mom's carpet shampooer with the hand attachment. I think I just may have done that and soaked my carpets and then used the attachment to clean my interior. It was an awful ordeal though, so yes. When you talk about punching bees, I can't get on board with that. I've done enough bee killing in my time. And you know, honestly, my fear when I was, you know, looking at them, you know, holding the can of Raid before I engaged, my fear was like, as soon as I started spraying, they were all gonna come out and attack me. They were just gonna swarm me, you know, and I wouldn't have any defense. But that's not what happened. Like I started spraying them, and you know, none of them came after me. So that made me feel even worse. I was like, not one of you guys defended yourself from this. It was a learning experience. Holy shit, dude, that sucks so bad. At least you got a good story out of it. Yeah, it's a story for certain. It's a story for certain. Every time I see a bee, I just kind of give them the black guy nod. I just go, you know, and they leave me alone. They leave me alone. They've always left me alone. That's the thing. Like I've had a fear of bees predicated off of nothing but like bad press. Like they've never stung me. Not like wasps. Wasps have stung me. Fuck those guys. I see a wasp nest and I destroy it immediately. Like I do not give those guys any ground. They probably didn't really understand where it was coming from, I guess. Probably not. I hit them pretty fast and furious with them. I gave them this must have been circa 2003, 2004. I gave them the old shock and awe treatment. I learned from the best, our leader George W. You got to do the old shock and awe, and they were definitely shook. They were definitely shook, and they were definitely awed. All right, are you gonna pick this up? Are you gonna pick this up? Are you gonna make this easy? You should make this easy. What is happening? What is happening? There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, where did I last leave off? I'm in, where am I? I'm in that new Arabic town, I guess. Oh wait, no, I'm doing the quest from there. Oh, I'm supposed to... Wait, why is my save right here? I was supposed to meet up with, No. Here it is. Meet the Ascilian captain of... Ascilian captain at the Fall Fadir Oasis. Okay, which I think I'm here now. Yeah, I thought I saved it. I explored those castles down below. I thought I saved it somewhere down there. I don't know why it spawned me here. After I completely and totally wrecked myself flying around on that broom. This guy has like an incredible amount of stamina. Like, I'm running like crazy and his meter is barely moving. Was it over here? Did I come around this way? Let's see if I can do this without completely destroying myself. Alright, there we go. Do not crash. Wait, that's not quite what I want you to do either. Buddy. Okay. You know what? Just unmount before you hurt yourself. I think I went down there. The saves don't place you exactly where you saved. I want that eventually, but the random nature of so many things makes it hard. Like, I understand that. That makes sense. Although I thought that I had looted all this stuff before. Maybe it was the other save I should have loaded. Maybe it was the other save I should have loaded. Two 281 22. Nope, this is the right one. What, did all the lootables respawn? BB, gonna take my dog out? Alrighty. Okay, it did save after this, because I did at least... So then I guess that means that the loot on those tabletops respawned. Why is it choppy? Let me check something real quick. Let's see. I guess I could stand to close some. I guess I could stand to close some browser windows. Oh yeah, I've got quite a few open. You know what? pretty certain I did. Quite. I'm going to do that. All right, now I'll close all my browsers. Yeah, I had a number of browser windows open, and that could not have been good for my performance. All right, now let's see. Didn't help too much. Now, I did go down here. Did I fight this red skeleton guy before? That guy seems like he's taken a few too many hits. Oh shit. Okay. God, this motherfucker hurts. Can he not see me? Oh shit, what the fuck? I think this little mechanism right here is blocking his pathfinding. Having to focus on each individual little coin to loot it. This is terrible for someone that has like a compulsive disorder of looting everything you can. I'm not picking up the bones. I guess that doesn't really matter because I don't really have a inventory limit so far, so I can pick up whatever I want. But I guess the only reason why I'm not doing that is because I wanted to save time on all the looting I've been doing. But being meticulous about each individual coin is costing me more time more than anything, but hey, what else am I gonna do? Grave robbing ain't always easy. you gotta get these coins a little faster. Let me see if I can. Guess I'll stop caring less about accidentally looting things around what I'm looking at. Just gonna be sitting here. I think the last time I played this, I made the analogy to like Dracula. Like how, or vampires in general, how they have like an obsessive compulsion of counting every grain of rice or grain of sand or whatever that's in front of them. So like, you know, if you're ever being attacked by a vampire, just throw some sand or seeds or something at them so they'll have to sit there and count it all. I kind of have that same kind of compulsion here. It's not good. And then like spots of the texture plays tricks on my eyes, and I'm like, is that a coin? Did I get it? I guess it would be nicer if these coins were like brighter or something, but then I don't know. Maybe them being camouflage is half the battle. God, there's a bunch of coins over here. Hi, Nerdcast. I'm exact same way. I need to grab, loot everything. Yo, what's happening? It's Zeldel. It's Zeldel. It's been a while since I've seen you in here. I have to remind myself of how to actually pronounce your name. How you been? Hope you're doing well. I have a terrible looting problem. Every Bethesda game always reminds me of the awful looting problem I have when like 10 minutes into my playtime, like I'm already over encumbered and I have to start tossing shit out of my inventory without fail. Like this would be the same way with this game if like inventory was, you know, managed in that way, which I'm guessing is probably going to happen in the future. But for now it's not, so it's not so much a concern. But my backpack is fucking insane right now. Like the day that patch comes through, I'm gonna be spending the entire stream just going through my inventory. Oh my god, look at all this. I don't even remember. Like, a lot of this stuff is just stuff I found. Look at that, 79 copper ores. I only needed 6 for this mission, but, you know, I was on a tear. What the fuck is this? Oh, a bear pelt. Okay. I was like, did I have, like, a bear claw in here? I've just got so much stuff. Yeah, that's not going to be a fun update. So is this satisfying to watch? Individual coins are a bit meticulous, huh? It can be pretty tough sometimes, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll try to make it easier to grab many coins at once. I mean, the individual coin here and there is no big deal, but in this particular location, like, because there are so many individual ones lying about, yeah, like, it's gonna... Oh my god, I'm only in the middle room, too. It's gonna take a while. Maybe have like an individual coin here and there and like a pile of coins that you can loot all at once or something. Or you can say, fuck you, I'm gonna put even more individual coins. I'm gonna make a pile of coins that are all individual coins, and you're gonna spend 20 minutes pressing E on this pile until it disappears. Which would be cruel, but I would do it. Come on. Oh, you remember me. I've been good. How about you? I've been all right. I've been all right. Yeah, I remember you. I remember how I stumbled across your name last time. But I've been good. I'm prepping for my trip to Japan next week. I'm anxious as all hell, but I'm looking forward to it. Dude, that's exactly how my wife is when she plays RPGs. It's it's Seldel. It's Seldel. Okay. It's Seldel. Actually, I don't ever want to add any inventory limit or weight limit. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, then you need to go work for Bethesda then. Because that's what I like to hear in my open world first person games is fuck management, fuck inventory management. Like, I guess maybe in some instances it might make sense, but you know, why be overly pedantic? It's kind of like whenever I play those Daggerfall mods where it's like hyper RPG realism mod, and it's like, oh, that sounds cool in theory. Like, this is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like realistic RPG stuff, and then I play it, and it's like, no, it's a little wet outside. You should put on a jacket. It's like, really? I gotta go fucking find a jacket? Oh, your jacket's wet. You should get inside and warm yourself up by the fire. It's like, oh god, really? I start adventuring in the dungeon, and it's like, you're getting a little peckish. Maybe you should eat something. And it just irritates me. Like 15 minutes into using that mod, I'm so irritated by how naggy it is and all the weird little nonsensical things I have to do to my character that I just end up turning the mod off. You know, it always sounds better in theory than in practice. Oh shit. I know there are more of you. Really? That was the last guy? Alright, well, I guess that was the last guy. Oh, am I really gonna go around this room too? This is too much. I can't do this. I have to kick myself of this addiction. Like, I don't have a gambling addiction. I have an addiction to, like, looting each little individual thing. Whew. I'm so glad you won't add inventory weight limit. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that too. Japan, hell yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be going with my friend Lauren, who used to appear on this stream fairly regularly, but hasn't in a while, and I got to yell at her about that because she is incredibly she's much more entertaining than I am. So I always have fun. I don't think I'm gonna try to stream while I'm over there, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. But I do plan on videotaping a lot of things and trying to make a vlog over it. Either way, it should be fun. No way, that's so exciting. I'm excited. I mean, I'm not excited about the plane ride. What am I hearing? Oh, that guy. Ah, he's running! Okay, hold on a second. Oh, shit. Fuck. Eat shit. This is like one of my new favorite abilities, is that whole grabbing him and then just like wailing on him. You know what? I don't know how long my militia guys are gonna last, because they seem to not scale to the level of opponents, but if they can provide some distraction... Oh god, this guy. Get out of there, get out of there. Ah! Jesus, man, what the fuck was with that guy? Load, save. Wait. Load, save? Oh my god. Alright. I just realized All the looting. All of those coins I picked up. I want to slam on my desk really hard, but my cat's right there. It would freak her out. I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to freak you out. I know, Suki. Hello. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Can't do anything about it now. Just soldier forward. How many coins do you have now? 0. 0. Whew, okay. You totally should. That would be fun to watch. Do you have a YouTube channel? I do have a YouTube channel, actually. I think I may have turned the thing off, but right down there. Right down there. It's my YouTube. Link to my YouTube channel. That's something I wish I did when I went to Japan. I took a lot of pictures, but not enough video. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about the state of my phone. It's at just the right age where Apple's gonna start bagging on the battery. And I have a lot of pictures and videos on there already, so like one of these days I'm just gonna have to sit there and delete a bunch of shit, because 13-hour plane ride, I'm gonna need something to watch and listen to, so I gotta download some movies on there. I'll take my laptop too, and I'm probably gonna put all that shit on my laptop, but you know, I'm still gonna need a lot of space for videos on my phone. Are you winning, son? No. No, I am not, Toaster. I failed spectacularly. All those coins, it probably saved in the tomb so you didn't lose all of them. It auto-saves every 3 minutes or so. Well, I mean, I guess I wasn't really paying. I mean, I have 40,000 gold coins, so I shouldn't be that particular about each individual coin I loot. I wasn't paying attention to how many coins I had after all of that, but, you know, it's whatever. This is a lesson. It's a life lesson. Learn to not hyper-obsess over everything that you can loot, because it may not be as important. It may not be that important. 40K, damn. Yeah, the inventory or the economy in this world is it's a little broken. I assumed that that would be handled by inventory management, because the thing is, it's real easy to loot a bunch of shit and then just sell it to a vendor. So either inventory management, which I would prefer you not do, or, you know, shit's just gonna have to be worth less money, you know. Or you could just not do that at all and just be like, okay, you're wealthy now. Like, I've sold so many of these swords, and I still have so many more in here. All of this stuff, like, you know, I just slaughter wholesale hordes of goblins and bandits, and then just sell everything off their bodies for whatever it's worth, and end up with, you know, 40 grand. That's how I made my fortune in The Witcher 3. Like, Geralt was not a professional witcher in my world. Geralt was a professional murderer of bandits, and then, like, as a side gig, he would hawk their gear for money. And he made a lot doing it. And then in his spare time for fun, he would hunt monsters. I don't even know why I'm going down here. I don't necessarily know what's even down here for me, other than a bunch of coins that I'm gonna choose not to loot this time. I'm gonna leave them alone. Oh, this motherfucker. He's stuck on the wall. Oh. Whew. Those guys are no joke. Is this your first time traveling to Japan? No, I grew up in Japan. I was there when I was a kid for 6 years. But I moved away in like '96. So this is gonna be my first time going back in like well over 20 years, almost 30 years really. Oops. Misfire. This guy has to be a really good shot to be able to hit a skeleton. I'm planning on just making the vendors buy stuff for way less, like you said. Yeah, that would solve that problem. I don't want that. There's bones all over this place. Why would I want those bones? I think this is where I died before. Did somebody come out of this way? What had happened? I don't know where those dudes came from. I think there's an enchanted chest there, and oh, one up top as well. An enchanted chest where? Oh, I can hit those things. Okay, well, what does it do? Do I have to smack them all? Oh, I hear something. Oh, that thing opened. There's so much looting to be had, but I must resist. It's also a quest location, but it looks like you don't have the quest. Oh, well, you know what? That's the thing. I was trying to figure out why am I opening these? I don't want your bones. I don't want these bones. Okay, leave me alone. I was trying to figure out where to I forget how to do this. Oh. I was trying to figure out where I need to beat those guys. Oh man, I've got nothing. I am ice cold on this. There we go. Club of Bert. Who the fuck is Bert? Why do I want his club? Where is it at here? Damage 37. What is my thing? 35. Okay, so it's a little bit stronger. Enchantment, electricity, enchantment, source, stamina. Enable enchantment, start block, disable enchantment, start ragdoll. What does that mean? What does oh, it looks like a monkey wrench. What does start ragdoll mean? Oh, I could see it burning at my stamina already, but this guy's stamina is so fucking intense. He must have had like the super soldier serum or something, because his stamina just doesn't go down. Alright. I don't know what... Yo, Diego, welcome back to the stream. You get your fucking ass over here right now, Mr. Squidward? Mr. Squidward, what are you talking about? You're coming in hot, Diego. You're coming in hot and aggressive. I don't know what you're referring to. Whoa, that's cool. That's awesome. Do you know Japanese? Not anymore, no. I mean, I know a little bit here and there, but not really enough to form any cogent sentences anymore. Again, it's like 30 some odd years since I was last there, but... In is the key to ragdoll. Wait, what? What? Okay, so what is the functional purpose of that? Oh! Damn, are you sure this dude is the Harbinger? He took a little... Oh my god, look at all that blood. He took a little tumble down the stairs and, like, lost gallons of blood. This guy needs some, like... This guy needs some calcium or something. I mean, that's cool, though, that I know how to activate this thing now. This may be my new weapon of choice. But, if this isn't where I'm supposed to be, then I guess I'll go try to find... I mean, I guess I kind of knew this wasn't where I was supposed to be, but I don't know where those dudes are. Whoa, god damn it, dude! Chill out! This guy needs to learn how to fly this fucking broom. Alright, easy. Easy, easy, not too high, not too high, not too fast. It's like flying the speeder in Return of the Jedi. Wait, why did that hurt me? I was going like 2 miles an hour, like a half a foot above the ground. Why did that make me splatter? What if ragdolling was a strat on some boss that has a wide, low swing arc? Well, what's up, Necronut? Welcome back to the stream, and you raise a very valid point. There might be a time when I just might want to get low or play dead. Play dead. It's if the boss is a bear. If the boss is a bear, I'll just ragdoll. If your ragdoll skill is high, you can take less damage from falls. You can also deal damage to enemies by ragdolling. Okay, so taking less damage from a fall, that makes sense. I like the idea of that. But, dealing damage, that's interesting. I guess that explains why my ragdoll leveled up when I did that last. I guess if I'm gonna be flying that broom around, I'm gonna need to, I want to go to Overworld. Where's this damn oasis supposed to be? Is it over here? Come on. Get a move on, boy. Get a move on. Donkey. Oh, if you're trying to do the Strange Magic quest, you're at the Scorched Coast, not the Fel Fadir Oasis. This had the star on it though. So theoretically, you can ragdoll by spamming in, and if so, I've got an idea for a macro. Just spamming in. All right, I guess I'm in the wrong location then. Although I could have swore that this had like the quest star over it. Well, it has an exclamation. It has an exclamation mark. Yeah, it says it right there. Ongoing quest, strange magic. Where is the You know, I thought it was weird that I did not see Falfadir on the map. But oh, it's way over there? Alright, well, I guess get moving, pal. I think I accidentally added the quest marker to this location as well. I actually just fixed this morning, so next update it'll be fixed. Oh, okay. So I got tricked by a bug. Well, no big deal. I mean, that's what I did professionally for many years, so no harm, no foul there. This game looks hella neat. I like it. I like it. It's a lot of fun. Shieldbearer is doing a great job on it. Although I have to admit, I still oh, this is a woodcutting hotspot. Do I even want to do this? No, I don't. I don't want to be distracted. I don't want to be distracted. I have to admit, though, I still don't entirely believe that you're making this game by yourself. Like it's too there's too much going on. It's too in depth. There's a lot of really well done parts to make me believe that just one person did this. So you either got like a Temu dev team under your what the fuck? Who are you? Are these goblins? I'll deal with you. I'll deal with you if you want. Give me a chance to test out my my personal Mjolnir here. Oh shit. Damn, I really am just running around this bitch like Thor now. Thanks, man. It's definitely rough around the edges. Like rough, my Mount Rushmore of games includes Daggerfall, Fallout 1, 2, Arx Fatalis. All charming, all buggy, and rough. I have Arx Fatalis, and I started playing it. The reason why I started playing it was because I had just finished Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. And I know the same studio behind that was behind Arx Fatalis and Dishonored. And they all kind of play the same, so I was curious about the origin story of that style of game. And it seemed fun, but I just hadn't played enough of it. It's just me. Damn, that victory sound is loud. Yeah, it is. It's jarring. But you know what? It's fanfare, so there you go. It appropriately celebrates the occasion of victory. You need Arx Libertitus? Is a modern engine port run better with it? Wait, what engine is it? Is it Unreal or something different? Is it also on Unity like Daggerfall? Okay, so I am here. Not sure it's free though, just makes the game run smoother. Okay, cool, I'll look into it. Ah, there we go. Oh wait, is it? Oh, I can go that away. Can these guys poison me? I guess I shouldn't be so gung-ho about getting into battle with these fucking things. Well, that didn't have the desired effect. Spacebar can speed up overworld travel if you want. You know what? I remember you telling me that before. I just forgot about that. Yo, what are you doing? I guess I need to be careful on where I ragdoll. You know, the funny thing is, I was looking... I wanted to play Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. I didn't know what kind of game it was, but I thought maybe it was going to be open world. I wanted something else similar to Daggerfall to play after I beaten it. So I got that game, and it's not like Daggerfall at all. It's basically just like medieval Doom. But I had a lot of fun with it. It was hell of a lot of fun. I would have never been interested in playing... Oh shit, what the hell are you? Am I even hitting you? Oh shit. I'll just shoot your ass. Oh, they explode too. Alright, well, it looks like the gun is the way to go for you little dickheads. Ah, damn it, I forgot to reload. Yeah, wishlisted, can't afford a game right now. But I'm gonna get this when I ain't somewhere between flat broke and just regular broke. Looks awesome. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. Oh, did a meteor crash over here? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the whole meteor crash and the smoke things, and you go over and you have to mine whatever the crash is. Like, that may just be normal smoke. But, it's a lot of detail and a lot of world building for, like, one person to be making. Like, I play this game and I wonder why larger development studios have such a hard time developing games. And I know why. I've worked in the industry long enough to understand why, but the real question is, like how is one person capable of making something this, like, fleshed out? Unless you've been working on it for, like, 15 years or something. Yo, you should play the demo for Ardenfall. If you're looking for a Daggerfall vibe, Ardenfall demo is fire. Ardenfall. That doesn't even sound familiar. Well, actually, it kind of does, but it's not bringing anything immediately to mind. Let's see. Ardenfall is a first-person RPG set in a world of intricate politics and ancient cultures. Explore rain-drenched wetlands and forgotten dungeons full of danger. Meet countless interesting characters with unique dialogue and quests, and leave your mark on this mysterious world by Spellcaster Studios. Looks neat. I'll download the demo. I'll give it a shot. Thank you so much, man. Oh man, I gotta get the little one to sleep. If I can hop back on afterwards, I will. No worries, no pressure. Do what you gotta do. If I don't see you, then take care. Have a good rest of your evening. Hope to see you next time. How's it going, man? Yo, Lynn Ratman, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? How is your evening treating you? I guess I could... I forget how to... Is it T? Yeah. Put my weapons away. Harbinger, it is an honor to have you here. You probably already seen it, but that anomaly in the sky just west of here is what we're investigating. How long has it been there? About 2 weeks now. Others have popped up, but they die out. This one seems to be sticking around. So, what's the plan? Hate to say it, but there is no plan. We have very little knowledge on what comes out of these portals. This morning, some strange rocks fell from the portal. I've never seen rocks like them in my life. We went to study the rocks, but they were superheated. Only managed to get a small fragment of one. The smaller fragments have probably cooled off by now. Might be a good time to investigate. The captain calls out one of his troops. Karim, take your squad and accompany the Harbinger. My men will help you out if anything goes sideways. Best of luck. On it. Investigate the stone. Oh, Jesus, all of these guys? Holy shit. Alright, dudes. I don't know what fucking army we plan on coming across out there, but I guess it's nice to know that I'll be properly outfitted for it. Man, these guys are ready too. Oh, that's what he was talking about. I didn't even notice that up there. I have a feeling something's gonna fall on us as soon as we, like, get underneath it or something. Did you see those fighters from Hammerfall? Did you see those fighters from Hammerfall? They fight with curved swords. Curved swords. Skyrim has a lot of funny bits, but that's probably my favorite. Ah! Holy shit. A whole ass fucking citadel. A whole ass citadel just fell from there. Oh. What are these things? They're like white goblin ninja things. You know what? Militia, come to my aid. Frame rate's taking a hit, but oh shit. Frame rate's taking a bit of a hit, but that's probably in concert with the weird issue I'm having on my PC in general. Come on. Just don't face that direction. You guys alright? You having a... Okay, they got... No, they're taking their time on that guy. Don't worry about me, I'm just ragdolling. Oh! Oh, okay. Ragdolling before a conversation can cause an issue, I suppose. Harbinger, I came as soon as I saw that thing come from the portal. Are you hurt? He's asking if I'm hurt as I'm a ragdolled pile of gore. I'm fine. Those must have been the husks that the Sultan spoke of. You mean we have to deliver one of those to Al-Thumrallah? How in the name of Al-Din are we supposed to do that? We'll figure something out. I'm going to go investigate that spire. Very well. Please be careful, Harbinger. If you can, try and capture a husk for us to bring the citadel. Wait. What do you mean? Oh, I guess all the others disappeared. Alright, well, I guess in I go. That doesn't look good. What the fuck is that? Is that like a lich sitting on a throne or something? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk out this way. I'm gonna save. And now I'm going to go figure out what's going on with this guy over here. You approach the figure that protrudes from the stone. Its skin has been thoroughly removed. Ugh. It seems to be in agonizing pain. What are you? It opens its mouth, revealing its tongue has been removed. It lets out a pained groan. Inspect the creature further. Upon inspecting the creature, you notice its pointed ears. An elf? In the creature's misery. You draw a knife and quickly plunge it into the heart of the creature. It lets out a deafening scream and pulls the knife from its chest, tossing it to the ground. The creature begins desperately pointing to the stone in the center of the room. Okay, that's not good. I guess I probably shouldn't be going around stabbing random people, but... Oh, I probably shouldn't have followed in this thing, too. Wait, so stabbing it didn't kill him? Okay, this thing is pulsating. What if I use this? Nope, nothing. Alright, what am I supposed to do here then? Am I supposed to destroy this somehow? I feel like I'm being left with little other recourse but to stab this dude again. Oops. As your knife enters the creature, blood shoots from its mouth onto your face. You notice it itching in your throat almost immediately. You've caught shaky throat. What the fuck does that... Well, god damn it, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Alright, I guess I should stop stabbing this motherfucker. Not sure. Just going on a little ride on this thing. Alright, nothing I've done seems to interact with this. Prayer of forgiveness. What was the spell I used before? What even is that one? Oh, final rites. Well, what the fuck is prayer of forgiveness? Do I need to try this one then? Got it. Hell yeah. You feel a strain on your tether. An unknown force pulls you toward the portal. The warp spire is being torn from this realm. What the fuck? Oh shit. Ow. Okay, well that hurt. Alright, I destroyed that crystal, it shot me out of the spire, and then it blew up like a nuke. Now I gotta report to the Sultan? I wonder if I'm even gonna survive this trip. Press U to quick save. Well, I wish it would just do that on its own sometimes. I guess it does every 3 minutes. Where's the Sultan at? Karak. Yeah, I like this game. It's a lot of fun. It's certainly easier. I mean, I love Mountain Blade, but this is certainly easier to get into than Mountain Blade. going? You're not going to be able to get down from here. Oops. Dang it. Wait, what is this? It's a random ass house that just popped up. Hostile logging camp? Hell yeah, let's go. Let's engage in some hostilities. I'm still pretty hurt. As soon as some dudes pop up, I'm summoning my militia. I see you over here. Eat shit. Now she did nothing to deserve that. I kind of feel bad about it now. These poor goblins were just out here chilling. What happened? Oh, more. They were just living their idyllic wood chopping lives, and then we just showed up and completely butchered them. So, how's the game? I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's a lot of fun. Combines the best elements of two of my favorite games. Not really Morrowind. This, I guess maybe, like this plays faster than Morrowind, and the world feels bigger. But I guess you can say Skyrim, maybe? Post-Skyrim? And Mountain Blade. And I love Mountain Blade. Guess I can't crouch. No, I guess I can. Alright, we killed enough goblins. Yo, Haunted Taco, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? I swear, if I find this bee, it is on site. Wait, so there's like a bee like trapped in your bedroom or something? Is that what's going on? Are you allergic to bees? I don't remember the last few hours. Well, I know you don't drink, so it's probably not a result of that, but what, were you napping or something? Or just in a random fugue state? like being stung. I bet you he isn't gonna sting you, though. He's gonna sting you if you seek him out and try to punch him, yeah. That's a great way to get stung by a bee, but if you leave him alone, he'll probably not bother you. Just, if you catch him near a window, open it for him. Well, my wife and I were watching a movie. Oh, what movie were you watching? It must not have been pretty good. If you can't remember it. I've been watching a number of shit movies lately. Let me go to the hotel before I report to the Sultan. The perf in this town is noticeably worse than it was last time I played. I think something is going. I should have rebooted my computer. I don't know what it could be though.
Now where did I put my coin purse?
Room 2. I rested my head on her shoulder and suddenly it was hours later. Oh, well. That happens sometimes. Not to me. I can't remember when was the last movie I fell asleep watching? I really don't know. I know it was something I saw in the theater though. Take the day, buddy. You earned it. I didn't see the movie for very long. I was very tired. I'm certainly not the other thing. Well, you know what? I hope you're well rested now. Like over the past couple of... Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? Over the past, like, couple of weeks, I've watched The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. I watched Can't Hardly Wait, because I haven't seen that before, and it was on my list of 90s movies to catch up on. I watched Madam Web, because why wouldn't I? Last night I watched a horror movie called The Seeding, which I'm sure you can imagine what it's about just by the title. Like, none of those... Get out of my way. None of those movies were particularly any good. Her shoulder was... Yo, Vince, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. How's your night treating you? Her shoulder was kind of comfy. I woke up with a blanket too, so it was comfy and warm. Oh, you're having like an idyllic night over there. You and your spouse, your better half, just cuddled up on the couch in a blanket, sleeping, watching movies. So you won't see me complaining. Well, nothing to complain about, huh? The Sultan can make himself a little bit easier to access here. Who does this guy think he is? The Sultan? Alright, Sultan, I'm back. Harbinger. I just heard the report from the captain. You managed to destroy the spire? How did you manage that? It was powered by unforgiven magic, destroying the heart toward the spire and all of its inhabitants from this realm. So what does this mean? Are the unforgiven here? Is this the beginning of the end times? We can't be sure, but we should be ready regardless. Agreed. Calling on you was the right call then. Thank the gods. Like I said, these matters are most pressing. Since we can't capture a husk for research due to its tether to the spires, perhaps we must study them in a different way. Speak with my vizier. He works closely with the Celestial Script. What's the Celestial Script? They are a guild of scholars, or rather a branch of the Mages College. They're located in the city of Al-Thumrala. My vizier, being a high-ranking member of the Mages College, is the point of contact between the Celestial Script and myself. My vizier will tell you more. Speak with them, please. Very well. Oh, we just got back from seeing If. I had to hold the tears back a few times. If. I've never heard of it. New Ryan Reynolds movie about imaginary friends. Oh, I think I saw a preview for that a little while back. So it's a tearjerker, huh? I guess that means it's pretty good. I heard that it should have stayed an if and not an is. Well, I mean, it seems like Vince seemed to like it, or at least was impacted by it. You know, I gotta say, I really do like this particular track of music. Louis Gossett Jr. played a voice in it. They dedicated the film to him. Oh, I see, I see. Louis Gossett Jr. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I know who you're talking about. Okay, yeah, Louis Gossett Jr. Okay. Iron Eagle dude. Right? He was an Iron Eagle? I don't know why that would be the movie that... Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, Iron Eagle. I don't know why Iron Eagle is... Of all the things that dude has done, I don't know why Iron Eagle is the one that comes to mind, but for years and years, I used to... It makes no sense. It's probably just a mental deficiency on my part, but... For years and years, I always got Louis Gossett Jr. confused with Lou Diamond Phillips. Doesn't make sense, but that's just the way my brain configured it somehow. So I had to think, like, Louis Gossett Jr. Yeah, I loved Iron Eagle as a kid. Yeah, of course. Iron Eagle was like... Iron Eagle, to me, Iron Eagle was to Top Gun what GoBots were to Transformers. You know, and I loved them all. It's our age group, that's why. So this game is compared to Mountain Blade. Can you build like an army in a village? Actually, now that you mention it, the one component for this game that I've been ignoring this entire time has been my... Oops, wrong button. Has been my village building, the village building component. So, let me see. I don't even know. when you resurrect, you resurrect in like a defunct kingdom. There's maybe a couple of dudes there, and as the harbinger, it is your duty to like, I guess, build it back up to its former glory, which involves actual town building stuff. It's on the other side of this giant cliff, so I guess I can't really show it to you. But yeah, over here somewhere. Yeah, Harbinger Stronghold. This is the place you have to build back up. And I probably have enough material now. To actually like do that. Maybe I should go over there and I mean, I think I have a quest to turn in. Do I? No, I think that's on. No, go this way. You know what? Now that you mention it, Toaster, I am going to go back into this part of the world so I could turn in this quest, this Dornscheid Spot quest.
Gambit can never unsee dat.
Yo, what's up, Royal? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How you been? La Bamba is what I remember Lou Diamond Phillips for. La Bamba. I feel like we have the opposite taste in RPGs. Do we? I mean, I've been telling you for God knows how long how deeply disliked Morrowind is to me. So, it's very likely we do have somewhat opposite taste, but like Mountain Blade isn't really. Mountain Blade is more about raising an army and then like taking over villages. There might be a village management component to it, but it's not village building. I don't think you ever build a village from the ground up. You don't do any like Fortnite shit in it or anything like that. You just basically build an army, and then for me, I guess the way that I played it, I built up an army and then just became the Golden Horde. And it was just me and like hundreds upon hundreds of like horsemen on an endless raid throughout the land, just conquering and moving on. Conquering an army and moving on. Conquering a town and moving on. And leaving all of my enemies in such a weakened state that they could never build themselves back up to properly defend me. That's how I beat that game. It took me years to figure that out. Like, the first few times I tried to play Mountain Blade, I would constantly get my ass kicked and then I'd get kidnapped. And then when you're kidnapped, you can't control where you go on the map because you're a prisoner. So, like, you'll just randomly be taken all over the place. And then eventually you'll escape, and you escape with nothing in, like, the middle of a hostile territory. And it's like, well, how am I supposed to build my army up here? So you go to village and you recruit peasants and you try to outfit them so that they can fight and train them and whatnot. But then you get set upon by raiders, and because you just have a couple of poorly outfitted peasants and they're all fucking raiders, you get wiped, and then I get kidnapped again, and then they move me all around the map and wash, rinse, repeat. But once I got out of that cycle and figured out how to actually play the game, I pretty much became unstoppable in it. Once I beat it as a male character, I played it as a female character, which is basically playing the game on hard mode, because like as a male character, the kings and shit, they will give you towns, and then you could use those towns to like start businesses that'll give you money that you could use to build up your army, buy mercenaries, etc. But as a woman, they will not give you a town, or they will not give you like a lot of that status and whatnot that helps make the game easier. Because you're a woman, you don't, why would they give it to you? Even if you've proven your mettle on the battlefield, they won't give it to you. So you have to learn how to conquer in a different way. But I did, and I was just as devastating to Calderia as a woman commander as I was as a male. Where's this guy at? Elder Glen. Well, I have one of those. Is that where he's at? Elder Glen? Mountain Blade has a mod that lets you build your own fort, and the fact that's a mod and not just a thing in the game is an example of why Mountain Blade is a disappointment to me. Lol. I guess I never really considered. I don't really do a whole lot of. I don't do any building in games, so that's just never been high on my list of things that I want to see. And when I do, I'm not good at it. Like, all of my shit is very rudimentary. So, you know, it's never been high on my list of things I want to see in a game. But, you know, if I take over a fort, I don't mind taking over a fort and making modifications to it, but building one from scratch, never had an interest. I can't tell. Maybe it is Elder Glen. I don't have any quests there, though. It's not saying I have any quests. Hold on a second. Is it? I cannot tell for the life of me. Was it Iron? No, that's the stronghold. There was another town. Maybe it was Elder Glen. I'm gonna go to Elder Glen. I'm gonna see what's going on there. I feel like that's the place where. Actually, you know what? No, I think it was Harbinger Stronghold. I'm going there. Noise, that's right, brother. Women are useless. No, women aren't useless. Like they straight up are like, you are very valuable. Like, you are one of my best warriors. I'm still not gonna give you what you deserve, though. It was like, women are valuable. We just still want to treat you like shit. Yeah, that's the way it was, I suppose. Yeah. I say was, it's all fictional. It's in a fantasy, well, kind of a fantasy setting. There are no dragons in Mountain Blade. Probably a good thing. What really gets me about Mountain Blade was that everyone talked exactly the same way, and the different factions seemed to have the same culture outside of favoring either infantry or horses. Yeah, that's true. That's true in the first Mountain Blade. In Mountain Blade 2, from what I have played of it so far, it seems like it is a more fleshed out and more culturally diverse world, where people do sound different, they talk different, environments look a little more different. It does seem like they took an effort to like try to resolve that in 2. I think Fallout would benefit with a game like this. I mean, it would definitely be interesting for sure. Like, I would like to see. I would love to see a Fallout game like this. All right. At long last, I have returned home. Did you check out that Warhammer Total Conversion for Mountain Blade? No, I have not. The only Mountain Blade mod that I've ever tried to use was the AI voice mod, so that I could actually speak to NPCs and have them talk back. But I never was able to get that to work. That was the Inworld one. I wonder, or the old version of Inworld. I wonder if they have a new one that actually works. Devin, please look at this message I sent you. I'm sorry. I'm looking at it right now. I'm checking it out now. Sorry, Royal. I didn't know you were waiting. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yes. I approve. That's exactly as I envisioned. Honestly, and it's no big deal. Honestly, the only thing I think I may have written it this way, but in my brain, I envisioned it going the opposite direction. I noticed that I sometimes I get left and right backwards. Like I noticed that just the other day at work. I typed a description for something and described it as being on the left side when it wasn't. And then I was like, I know that's not on the left side, but why did I write that? Like every now and then, I guess I have dyslexia that way. But no, this looks awesome. I love it. Oh shit! Oops. Let me pause that. I'm going to Royal, I'm gonna hit you with one of these. It's looking pretty awesome. I'm more and more excited about it every day. Where's my thing? I remember back in the old days of people trying to implement the AI stuff in those video games. Back in the old days? What are you talking about? We never stopped to really think about that stuff back then. Crazy to think that within the span of less than a year, we went from this could be a very valuable tool for game development to this could be a very valuable tool for the development of games to, oh wait, you just want to bypass paying your employees. God damn it, this is just Bitcoin shit again. God damn it, you ruined our Star Trek. Yes, that's very true. It still can be valuable for the development of games, but like, I think that there needs to be, and I thought about this a lot, Toaster. I think that there needs to be some recognition that a part of the problem with game development, especially AAA games, is that it just takes a lot. It takes a lot for the most part. Now, I'm sitting here playing this game here, which is every bit as good and as robustly built as most AAA games, developed by one person, which kind of calls the thesis into question. But generally speaking, for a big AAA blockbuster game, it takes a lot of manpower to do a lot of different things. And because it takes that manpower, it takes paying that manpower, and so that's how budgets get out of control, and that's how a lot of studios end up falling into a trap of either, needing to be purchased by a large publisher, or they get into that AAA death spiral of the only game that we could put out has to be a AAA blockbuster game because it's the only way we'll ever be able to make our money back, all that kind of shit. And if we want AAA blockbuster gaming, but we don't want that kind of environment, that kind of crazy toxic environment that just churns out the absolute worst for everybody, lesser quality games, more expensive games, $80 games and shit, with all sorts of crazy bugs and half-baked features at launch that ends up getting a studio shut down because of the cost of development right after launch, like they did with the Bethesda studios, and I guess maybe the developers of Hellblade 2 as well. I'm not sure on that one. A part of that is going to be recognizing that if you're going to use AI to some capacity to scale down cost and team size, then that's just going to be putting some people out of work. And I don't know what the answer to that is. Like, I don't want to do that. I'd prefer if everybody that worked on these games kept their jobs, and maybe a part of that is, I don't know. I really don't know. A part of it is probably production and planning, and I think that in looking at a game like this, when you have one person in charge, you don't have to spend too much time decision making with other people and trying to incorporate other people's ideas, trying to even figure out what other people meant by their ideas and whether it's feasible or not, doing all sorts of different A/B testing or iterative testing with other features and whatnot, and having to rely on other independent teams to build things out that you might rely on for your team, and all of that other gears connecting to one another that causes a lot of strife in game development. And yeah, you don't really have that with one guy working on a game, but realistically, what can one guy do if you want like a game that's huge and robust and looks visually stunning? Like a part of why this game, you know, is as well built out as it is because the graphics are, you know, rudimentary. And I don't mean that as an insult, but you know, this ain't competing with Hellblade 2 anytime soon. But people want those kind of games. They want a game that plays as big as this but looks like Hellblade 2. And that takes a lot. So what's it gonna be? Are we gonna continue the path that we're on now, where we have to have a development team of 400 people working around the clock for 3, 4, 5 years or more, expanding a game's budget to like $250-300 million game that can never really make a lot of its money back if it isn't like an out of this world success? You know, like that's part of the issue I had with Square Enix whenever they would be like, oh, Tomb Raider only sold 2 million copies, it's a failure. And it's like, you sold 2 million copies? Like, even like in the heyday of you know, of mainstream music, if an artist sold a couple 100,000 copies of a record or a CD or something, that was considered very successful. Same with games too. Like, if you sell more than 1 million unit of anything, it's hard for me to classify that in my brain as like a failure. Like, there's a breakdown in your business plan if that's a failure. And maybe that's a part of what needs to change too. But, you know, I hope that, you know, AI is coming in the game dev workforce, and there's no way around that. Like, the Andrew Wilson, I think his name is, the CEO of EA, he was salivating, like actively salivating at the idea of implementing AI at, you know, EA Studios. And eventually that's gonna happen, you know. I guess it depends on a lot of different factors, including if the game industry can unionize effectively before the takeover begins. So, I don't know. That's a long-winded tirade that I ended up going on from your comment there. Because I agree with you, like, the promise of AI is supposed to be our Star Trek utopian sort of, you know, post-money future. You know, that's what I like about AI. The idea that you could, you know, the possibility of just normal day-to-day existence isn't dependent upon labor and toil. You know, all of your basic needs are met. You're in a post-scarcity environment, and you can live for the pursuit of whatever your interest might be, the pursuit of knowledge, the pursuit of the arts, or whatever. Hell, you can go to Risa and pursue pleasure like Riker did. But that's not what AI is being introduced into our world as. Right now, it's just being marketed strictly towards the capital class as a way to just put a bunch of motherfuckers out of work. You know? And that sucks. That's the opposite of Star Trek. That's a cyberpunk dystopia. We're spiraling ever faster towards our cyberpunk dystopia. I thought you gave me the quest. Wait, what? I've been mining all game. Who gave me this damn quest? Dornshite. Who is Dornshite? It's not you over here? Why won't you tell me your name? That's suspicious. That's suspicious. Oh, Theo, Magwin or whatever? Alright, buddy. I guess I went to the wrong location. I guess maybe he was in that other town. Artificer. Well, okay, maybe he's upstairs then. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, there he is. Here's everything. Thomas adjusts his goggles, then smooths out his smooths out the hair of his mustache. He cracks his knuckles and gets to work. Before long, the bot begins to take form, a small barrel-like object with a propeller on the top. He affixes a small claw to the bottom of the bot. Thomas switches the bot on and it takes flight. The bot twirls around, looking around the room. It hovers over a gear and carefully grabs it with its claw before delivering it to Thomas. Now, you see another thing. In a AAA blockbuster game, I wouldn't be reading all that out. I mean, I actually think I kind of prefer reading it all out because it's kind of neat. But in a AAA blockbuster game, that would have been a whole dramatic cutscene with swooping cameras and shit, and you got to hire some people to get that. I mean, there would be a ton of them in the game. There'd be a ton of them, so you'd have to have like a whole ass team just making cinematics like that. I don't know, Devin. You're starting to sound like a commie, Comrade Devinov. Starting to? I'm just now starting to? Oh, hi, Suki. What's up, lady? Don't fall off, okay? Don't fall off. In Soviet Nerdcast, AI codes you. I'll gas this guy up. Fantastic work. Thank you. Truth be told, this is just the most basic form of the bot I have in mind, a proof of concept, if you will. Now that I have the basic idea down, I can further expand my schematics to better fit my needs, meaning I have no further use for this bot. The bot is yours if you want it. Hell yeah, I'll take a bot. Alright, I guess what, there's a gun? Can I take this, or... Speed, slow, damage 100. I think that's probably the same as the gun that I have. Yeah, speed, slow, damage 100. Okay, well... Do you sell shit? No, I guess not. Alright, what's up with this bot? It's a companion? It's not a companion. I would have assumed the bot would be a companion. It's definitely not a mount. I wonder if this is just a part of the game that hasn't been fully developed yet. Item retrieval drone. A drone that helps you loot areas. Oh, how do I use it? Oh, I clicked on it. Is he just gonna hover around me now? Alright, little flying barrel thing. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Alright, I guess he's just gonna fly around me then. That's cool. Oh no, Uncle Sam is going to hear you. I think Uncle Sam is a little preoccupied right now. Uncle Sam's got a lot of brown kids in the Middle East to blow up. Can't be spending their time worrying about me. Yeah, this is my village that I'm supposed to rebuild. I haven't bothered trying to do any of that, but let me see if I can... Oh, wait, what? Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. What do I... Oh, I think it's this thing I interact with. Wizard Tower. I don't get it. Why? Am I out of materials? Is that what's up? So what, I need more birch log? I guess I need more birch log. I guess maybe I should do some logging. Is there anything else I can... I don't even remember how to build stuff. And why is wizard... Okay, here, I didn't know that. I just figured that out. That's how I click on things. I'm gonna build a brewery. Brewery. I have none of this shit. I haven't been doing enough resource gathering. All right, I gotta go find these items then. If I'm gonna start building up my village, I gotta go get some items. Finally found my face cam. Nice. You gonna start doing some regular streaming? Suki, you're very dark, so I don't think they can really tell. I don't think they can really tell what they're looking at because you're so dark. You're looking directly at the camera and you're being so cute. You're being so cute. They can't tell, though. I need to get a light on you. Can I put a light on you? That's a little better. Want to say hi to people? You're perched on your little fancy-ass pillow? Wait, what are you doing? What are you freaking... It's just the shadow. It's the shadow. It's the shadow of the cable. Okay, that's all. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna move it. You're freaking out. I'm moving it back. I'm turning that off. I'm moving it back so that you don't freak out. Alright. A little bit of an impromptu cat cam for you. Pizza's a Hut, what's up? Yo, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? How's your night treating you? Hope it's going well. No, I was just worried about it because, you know, expensive thing to lose. Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, I haven't used my face cam in a while. I'm using my Logitech one now, but I do like the Elgato face cam. Where's my guy at? Oh, I'm stuck under the bridge? Whoever's attacking me, I have a feeling I don't have anything to worry about from him. Can't just be you two. Oh, let me do some logging. Oh, pine, that's exactly what I need. Wood cutting to 2. Man, I've done no wood cutting in this game. My mining is like level 13 or some shit. Yeah, my mining is 13, but my wood cutting is like non-existent. Suki? Yes, that was Suki. They were just asking about you, that's all. I'm good. How's the bloodline tonight? It's good. It's good. I'm making some good progress. Oh, damn it. I'm making some good progress so far. Level 5. Why does it require... Look at this tiny thing. This requires level 5? I should be able to just kick this thing over. Was that Thunder Lady? That scared you. You perked the fuck up. I think that's thunder. It might be about to storm. Let me check. Let me check the weather, see what's going on here. Oh yeah, thunderstorm. I think is it raining right now? No, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. In fact, I'm getting up this way. I'm just gonna look out the window. Oh yeah. Had no idea. It's really had no idea. It's storming. Ugh, thunderstorms. Damn. All right. Well, there's that. Had to share with my girlfriend. Void is staring. She ran away. She got freaked out by the thunder, and then she got even more freaked out by the fact that I stood up. The interesting thing about this game is that, like, all of the... Oh, shit. Disastrous Master raided me with a party of 4. Wait, thank you, I appreciate that. Thanks for the raid. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you for the raid. Oh, let's see. What's going on here? Why are you doing that? Let's see. Z Twitch and Pizza the Hut. Pizza's a Hut raiding in. Z Twitch 5. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Nerdcast. I'm Devin. Let you know a little bit about myself. I play too many video games. That's really the long and short of it. Right now, role-playing games mostly. Disastrous Master, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I mostly do role-playing games of any variety, but honestly, I have a Steam addiction. So, anything that's on Steam that looks interesting, regardless of genre, I will play. Although I have to say, I am a bit of a coward, so I'm sorely lacking in my horror game content, but and I do want to get better at that. But other than that, I like playing role-playing games. I play a bunch. I talk video game news. I used to work in the game industry for 14 years, so I try to share whatever knowledge I might have whenever big news in the game industry happens, which seems to be pretty frequent nowadays. But other than that, I just bullshit and rage at games, so I hope that you're into that sort of thing. Oh, raid boy. Disastrous Master is my brother. He just streamed the Bloodline, then went to World of Tanks. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for giving me the raid. Welcome in, brother of pizza. I like the sibling connection we got going on. Don't we all play too many video games? I would say yes, but then, honestly, if I didn't have to work, I would play a hell of a lot more. Which is probably... I go back and forth on whether that would be a good thing or not. It's probably good that, hater of ground. It's probably good that, work and my general enjoyment of socializing in person keeps me from being, like, someone that just plays video games 15 hours a day. Because I've been that person before too. And you know, I was that person, the 15 to 20 hours of gaming a day person, during a point in time when video games sucked a lot more than they do now. So I imagine if I went back into that realm, nobody would ever see me again. We love RPGs here. Awesome. Well, what are some of your favorites? Start rattling them off. I will say this. This community loves Morrowind except me. I am somehow I am the only person in this community that doesn't really care for Morrowind, which is hilarious in my view. I think it's funny. And eventually I'll get back to playing it. When I was going on a uninstall spree because I needed to free up hard drive space for the Starfield mods, and I saw Morrowind and I was like, should I? I would free up a lot of space, but I decided to spare it. Oh shit, lightning. Cross fingers that I don't lose power, because that does happen pretty easily over here. But I kept it because I do want to get back into Morrowind here soon. I have like 200 extra RPGs that aren't played out of my... What the fuck? What? Out of almost 400. How is... Oh, games, not RPGs. Okay, that makes... I was about to say, 200 RPGs? Out of 400? I was about to lose my mind. I was like, there's no way. You could play all of them, and you could attempt to play all of them, and you would die before you even got halfway through them. Which is kind of the issue I have with most of the RPGs I have in my inventory. Devin is the bestest. Aw, thank you, Vince. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I try sometimes. Speaking of, actually, tonight was a coin flip. I didn't know if I was going to... Am I still stuck? All right, what does it say? Left shift and left mouse button to teleport. There we go. Okay. Tonight was a coin flip. I didn't know if I was going to play this or go back to Fallout 4. Because I get the sneaking suspicion that I might be close to the end of the main story for Fallout 4. Maybe. I mean, I know how to get to the Institute now. I just have to build that platform. But as I was thinking about it, I was like, well, if I play that, it's just going to be me, ironically enough, it would just be me gathering a bunch of resources, and I don't know if I want to do that. But, you know, here I am gathering resources. But I like this game. I like this game a lot. What's going on over here? Ogre Den? Okay, this is new. I haven't seen an Ogre Den before. Oh, can I not save? Alright, well, fuck it. Let's see what's going on in the Ogre Den. Wait, am I at the Ogre Den? I feel like since I'm 40, Fallout 5 will come out when I'm dead. That's the interesting thing, because Todd Howard was like, we need to find a way to make games faster. So I think he is like cognizant of that fact, but that also kind of makes me weary. Like, they might be able to get Fallout 5 out sooner than expected, but then what state is it going to be in? What kind of game is it going to be? I mean, Fallout 4 gets enough hate from the Fallout fan base. I'd hate to see what happens if they rush out a shitty Fallout. Oh man, that lightning is going nuts. I feel like it's only a matter of time before this shit flashes out. If I mysteriously pop offline, that's what happened to me, so just a heads up there. Ogre, I barely know her. Dad joke classics. I don't think the Ogre Den is around here. Getting up there, though. Wait, what? Why'd I go backwards? When I hear Ogre, I can't help but think of Revenge of the Nerds. Nerds. Then I realize I'm a nerd. Revenge of the Nerds. Those Nerds movies were so fucked up, man. They were kind of ahead of their time a little bit in how creepy and weird and not good people those nerds were. Like, I know the jocks were supposed to be the bad guys in that movie, and they certainly were, but I don't think there were any good guys on that side. Considering the state their games tend to come out in, I don't think getting the games out faster will fix much. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, oops, wrong button. Like, the last thing they need to be focused on is getting a game out faster. They should be focused on making a game that both functions when it is released and is also like current feeling, and not feeling like a game that should have come out 10 years ago. I saw an article that said CD Projekt Red has officially declared an end to the development of Cyberpunk, and all 400, I mean, they've got 400 fucking people working on that game at least, but all 400 people who were on the Cyberpunk team are now working on the next Witcher game, which excites the hell out of me. Like, for the new people in here that don't know, I am obsessed with the Witcher series in all shapes and forms. I've played all the games, I've read all the books, I've watched all the TV episodes. I am all about a return to the continent. And I feel like I made a mistake. I think I made a mistake. I had an opportunity, someone who works in the HR department at a company that's working with CD Projekt Red. I don't know if they're a subsidiary, if they're just contracted to work with them, but they're developing one of the Witcher games. Not the main Witcher game, but one of the other, I guess, in the Witcher franchise type games. They're working in concert with CD Projekt Red, and the HR person reached out to me and was like, Devin, you're one of the best people I've worked with, and I definitely want to work with you again. We have this position. Are you interested? And as soon as she said that, I was like, fuck, hell yeah, I'm interested. I want to work on a Witcher game. But their studio is in Boston, and it would have required me relocating to Boston. And I thought long and hard about it. I was like, can I do that? Can I live in Boston? And I decided against it because I'm really bad with cold weather and like 3 p.m. sunsets. Like, I get seasonal affective disorder pretty easily. But now I'm wondering, maybe our coming climate apocalypse is going to make Boston like the new mild climate area to live at, because Texas is becoming unbearable. We're not even into June yet. We've already had multiple triple-digit days. Like, if it keeps up at this pace, this city is going to be unlivable real soon. And it doesn't help that, like, Mexico is in a drought and half the country is on fire, has wildfires. And, you know, they're talking about how Mexico City may run out of water soon. It's bad times. I probably should have considered the changing climate when I made my decision. Yeah, Fallout 4 didn't feel much newer than 3, and there was a 7-year difference between them. And that's the crazy part, Vince, because I didn't play Fallout 3. I played Fallout 4, and I played Fallout 4, like, almost, I guess, over half a year after I played Starfield. And Fallout 4 came out in 2015. Starfield came out in 2023. You know, that's almost a decade between the two. And yet, when I played Fallout 4, I was like, oh, this looks and feels like Starfield. You know, like Starfield looks a little better, but not by much, honestly. And it plays almost the same. So I was kind of taken aback by, you know, either how advanced Fallout 4 was for its time, or how dated Starfield was coming out. My girlfriend just told me about CD Projekt Red developing Fallout today. Got me excited. See, that's news to me. I did not hear about this. What do you mean? Shed some light on that for me. Here in St. Louis, the weather has been all over the place. It's not just St. Louis. Like, it's been brutal in Austin. We've had a heat dome, which, you know, has put us, I mean, we're at like, every day we're at like almost 100% humidity, regardless of how hot it might be. And when it does get to triple digits, you got to be real careful with that humidity. What is going on here? Oh, this is just an area for mining. I don't want to mine. I need to chop down trees. I need lumber. Can I just run into the woods and set up a camp? Let's see. Gaming Bible. Haven't heard of this before. Cyberpunk 2077 publisher officially releasing new Fallout RPG this year. This year? What do you mean this year? One of Fallout 4's most anticipated expansion mods is getting a full release on the GOG storefront later this year. The Fallout modding community has been doing God's work when it comes to expanding Bethesda RPGs. And arguably the most anticipated expansion there's ever been is Fallout London. Oh, Fallout London. Oh, okay. I had heard that they were like seconds away from releasing Fallout London when the next gen mod or the next gen update broke a shit ton of mods. And I guess maybe they had to go back and fix them. What does CD Projekt Red have to do with this, though? Fallout London is an upcoming expansion for Fallout 4, which will take the series out of the US, something fans have been wanting for a while, and explore the post-apocalyptic war-torn streets of England's capital city. Features a brand new map made from the ground up, including several famous London landmarks, etc., etc. The expansion mod was originally supposed to be released earlier this year for PCs, but was unfortunately delayed due to Fallout 4's new gen update. The update that was supposed to give players more freedom over their game with new settings for graphics and frame rates inadvertently broke several well-known mods, including Fallout London, just days before its release. Fortunately, it seems a lot of these problems have been fixed, and Fallout London is now once again on track. Okay, so what does this have to do with CD Projekt Red? The 30 to 40 gigabyte file will be, oh my god, will be downloadable from GOG, the online store owned by CD Projekt. Okay, so GOG owns. Okay. I've never downloaded anything off of GOG. I didn't know they were the ones that own that storefront. Okay, so that's all it is. They're not developing it. They're not. Okay, yeah. The headline is a little misleading. Cyberpunk 2077 publisher officially releasing new Fallout. Yeah, that's a little bit of a misleading headline. It's just the modding community that built the mod, and then they're just letting people download it off of GOG, which is cool. That's very cool. Yo, Yaz MP4, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, that's very cool. Like, I don't mean to pour water on it, but it definitely is a little misleading, a little bit of a misleading headline. I'll probably end up grabbing that mod. I should have got. I need a bigger hard drive. What the hell is this thing? Why can't I chop down trees? Where do I need to go to chop down trees, people? Not sure if that site is reliable. Oh, humidity. Yeah, we always have that here too. It's like 64 here right now and 66% humidity. I would kill for that. I would kill for that. Like, I mean, obviously we have a thunderstorm right now, so we have 90% humidity, but it's 76. It actually cooled off. I guess the storm is cooling everything off, which isn't always the case. Sometimes it'll rain and still be in the high 90s, which I don't know if you've ever been in a high 90s thunderstorm, but it's not the most pleasant thing in the world. Certainly not after the rain stops and then you just have that murky soup-ass weather. Oh, Fallout London? I didn't even read the whole thing. Oh wait, what's this? Goblin camp. I mean, I guess I can kill some goblins, but they're not going to have the wood I need. I see I'll have to tell my girlfriend it's not a direct development. Where are they? This is the second time. This particular build of this game was a little bit buggy. This is the second time that I've clicked onto a map event and nothing loaded in. The Ogre Den, and now this. Damn it. No, I don't want that. Why do I keep going down? It's not what I want to do. Okay. I don't see any goblin camps over here. I don't see any goblin camps over here. Yeah, I think this is just bugged. I got a 500 gigabyte SSD portable at Walmart a while back for like $35 clearance. Yeah, that's not the issue. I have a portable. I think I have a 2 terabyte portable SSD, but I can't really play games off of that. Like the data transference between like the USB is not great, and I don't think I have a. Actually, I'd have to check to see if I can... Where is my thing anyways? Yeah, it's just a USB. I'm from here, but lived everywhere. Went to high school in New Mexico. Experienced many weathers. I am... Is that another goblin camp? I think so. I don't want a goblin camp. I am going to be going to New Mexico for the first time later this year. For a work thing. And I'm looking forward to it. I've always been interested in New Mexico. I like a lot of the history and architecture. I like the desert. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. This is going to be a big travel year for me. Going to Japan and then going to New Mexico. Not necessarily two locations one would associate with one another, but should still be fun nonetheless. Man, I don't know where I need to go to get this wood. I've just been running around out here in the wilderness. Tomb of the Betrayer. Why not? I'd have to look at the data transfer on mine, but for $35 I couldn't pass. My whole arcade setup is on it at 156 gigabytes. Games instantly load even with consoles. Okay, well that's awesome then. Yeah, I wonder, I mean, maybe I can... I guess maybe it just depends on the kind of games that you're playing off of it. I don't know. Maybe I'll put 1001 spikes on it and test it out. But I'll tell you, Starfield didn't like it. The Tomb of the Betrayer dungeon is still a work in progress. Expect dead ends and unfinished areas within the tomb. I plan on completely changing the functionality of the dungeon and making it into a more open, tomb-themed area rather than a standard dungeon. If you have ideas or suggestions for the area, drop by the Discord link on the title screen. You can enter the tomb and kill enemies and grab some loot, but not much more at the moment. Fair enough. I mean, I wasn't coming in here to explore the dungeon. I was coming in here to see if maybe there were some trees I could chop down. So far, it doesn't look like there are any. It's a Samsung SSD. Yeah, so's mine. Well, that is very cool looking. I won't go in there and be disappointed that it's a standard dungeon. I will wait until the full dungeon is available. And then hopefully I'll be blown away by that. Yeah, I need to figure out, because I keep running out of space on my internal hard drive. And it sucks because I did get this external one, but then I can't really use it for what I want. I can't render, like I still have the same problem if I try to render a video to it too, obviously. So if the data transfer can't be improved, then I don't know what to do. It's basically just a oversized floppy disk at this point. Okay, come on. Where are those goblins? Those goblins were popping up, you know, wood shops here and there. I guess I shouldn't have ran past them. I should have ransacked them whenever I had the chance. I'm gonna go in here. This looks like a big forested area. Now, if I can't find some trees to chop down in the Wolf Dover Timberland, I'm gonna be pretty upset by that. Wish my fat cat hadn't knocked my other 8 terabyte off the desk when he was a kitten. Would have survived if it was an SSD. Oh. It was like a normal disk drive then? I mean, you don't want that thing. Here's one. Oh, but I can't chop this down. Damn it. I don't know why. Look at how thin this is. I should easily be able to handle that. There's one, I think. Yeah, okay, let me get this one. Alright. Level 3. You know, I passed by that woodcutting hotspot earlier too, and I was like, nah, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, this is a big guy. Okay. Who's coming after me? Oh. What's that say? Crypt? Oh, he's casting spells too. Okay. I gotta end this guy. Eat shit. Oh. Militia. At arms, men. Let's deal with this guy. Hell yeah. I don't know where that guy came from. He meant business, though. Oh, there's all sorts of dudes over here. Oh shit, no wolf. Alright, you guys deal with the rest. I'm gonna keep looking for trees to cut down. I still have one of those 8 terabyte HDDs. Got 2 at once. That's old school. Which reminds me. Oh, Jesus. Come on, guy. Like, a part of my plan was also to build an old 90s PC with Windows 98 OSR2 on it, so I can start collecting old PC CD-ROMs again. I gotta get my dad game collection up and running. Was that really all the trees in this fucking forest that I can cut down? I remember you saying that for your living room or something. I'm actually thinking about putting it just right here. Just right next to this one. I already have my other PC down there for my VR box. Which I need to stream from. I need to hook up my my HTC and do some VR game streaming. Oh God, maybe I'll do a VR horror game. You can see me really succumb to terror. I don't know whose house this is, but I'm looting it. They had some wood in there. I'll take it. There's a game my uncle had in the mid-90s. I'll have to Google the name. Had it on his old Windows 95 PC. Well, what kind of game was it? Maybe I can identify it. Unlikely, but maybe. I also saw on Steam, I was so close to buying a bunch of old Star Trek games. Like old Star Trek FMV games. I ended up not doing that. Not just yet. Maybe in the future I will, but they were enticing. Alright, that was very disappointing. I cut down like 2 trees in a giant forest. Let me go back to Ironhaven. Maybe I have enough to start or finish construction of my wizard tower. What was that? E to interact. Oh, I can just chop trees down from up here? Well, son of a bitch. Can I do that with any tree? Doesn't look like it. It's just like a specific type of tree. Well, how am I supposed to tell? That tree looked like all the others. Is it darker? Is it like this one right here? Okay, this one's one. Okay, so I guess the trees where you could see the little stem, the trunk rather, I guess those aren't choppable. But if you can't see it, then, well, wait, hold on a second. Alright, well, toss that theory out the window, because I could see it on this one. I guess it's just the darker ones. Well, that was a birch. That was a birch. The other one was a pine. Is this game really gonna make me like a tree aficionado? I'm gonna become a botanist, a tree specialist. Alright, who's coming up on me? What are y'all doing? Are y'all just playing? Okay, you know what? Don't freak me out. This guy's a little tough. Oh, he had a goblin mace on him. Anyone else? Anyone else want to handle Thor? King's Quest V, I think. Washed up on a beach. This was 1994. Maybe it wasn't even Windows. I remember the King's Quest series. I can't remember anything of it, though. King's Quest. Or I might be thinking King's Field. Oh, that's a much hardier tree to chop down. Oh, I got distracted and missed it. Did you find the ogres? No, the ogre quest was bugged. As soon as I tried to enter the ogre cave, it just spawned me into a normal part of a normal environment. So, no ogres, unfortunately. I was 10 then. That's why I call those games dad games. Like, my dad got me into video games, but the kind of games he played were not the kind of games I was interested in. Do any of y'all remember Battle Chess? Oh, jeez. Oh, geez. Hold on a second. One of the cats just dropped a nuke. Oh, my God. Suki. Oh, of course it was Suki. Oh. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh. Ah. Suki, what are you doing? Ah! Fuck! Ah! God damn, girl, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Alright, max speed on the ceiling fan here. Oh, oh boy. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. She nuked me pretty fucking bad. Anyways, sorry about that. Whew. They don't have any grain in their food, and I don't know what's causing that odor. God damn. My dad, he's 85, hung out with him half the day today. Wait, why do you say, ugh, he's 85? Hung out with him half the day today. Are you and your dad on good terms? What's worse, cat farts or dog farts? I say both. You know what? I don't even know if I've ever been around when my cats fart. They just bypass the farting stage. They just drop the nuke right away. And I will tell you, cat shits are infinitely worse than dog shits. Infinitely worse. Like, a dog shits in the house and you're just like, oh, what's that smell? Oh, come on. Buddy, why didn't you let me know you need to go out? Oh. And then you mop it up and no big deal. But when a cat drops it, you're fighting for your fucking life. These guys are all over the place. What, are you gonna jump up here? What the fuck? It's like a demon rabbit? I don't know why I needed to kill that rabbit, but it was freaking me out. Oh, this guy is doing cartwheels and shit. He hates gaming? We're on okay terms. Ah, well, fair enough. I mean, if he's 85 years old, then yeah, he's probably not going to be on the best, on the most favorable of terms with gaming. But if you're on okay terms, then that's great. That's better than a lot of people. I don't see any trees I can cut down over here on this side. I should go back up top. I forget this game has wall running. Again, I refuse to believe that just one dude is working on this by himself. I don't understand the physics of this grappling hook. Okay. I really want to see that ogre. Level 20, god damn. These trees are proving quite formidable. I can't get the birches because they're level 5. I can't get these oaks because they're level 10. That ash was level 20. And I'm level, I think, 3. It's gonna take me forever to get these other trees. Because I can't find enough of the level 1s I can handle. He always tells me, all you did was play them games when you were a kid. Tried to explain to him I grew up in the height of the console gaming and everyone my age was. Oh yeah, if you were... That's kind of one thing, and I hate to be like kids these days or sounding like some old man or whatever, but honestly, like, missing out on the console wars of the 90s to early 2000s, you know, basically the Dreamcast era, you missed out. You missed out. Like, there was a reason why E3 used to be super popular, and it's because it was a staging ground for the console wars. In some respects, it was the big event of the console wars. It was all about who has the best stage. Is it going to be Sony? Is it going to be Sega? Is it going to be Nintendo? You never knew. You never knew who was going to have the big stage. And then also, like, you know, it's really easy now to just go on YouTube and watch a trailer for a game and see what a game is going to look like. But in the 90s, you didn't have that. You you found out about a game through magazines mostly, and you just looked at a little screenshot. You had to imagine what the game looked like in motion. And then E3 came around, and, you know, you would look at pictures of E3 and have to imagine what it looked like in motion. And if it was a PC game, maybe there would be a demo in PC Gamer or some videos on PC Gamer or something. But for the most part, it was all imagination. These guys are all fucking around me. Where are you? There you are. So yeah, E3 was just strictly about the console wars. And that made it fun. Like, it made it fun. And a part of what made it fun is that we weren't all terminally online about it either. It was just like, we would talk shit and then that would be the end of it. And then because there was no information and we weren't all watching videos every single day or watching YouTubers talk about it every single day and all that kind of shit, you know, so for better or worse, you would get your shit talking in and then you would be forced to go touch grass because there was just nothing else to do. But that also made the games feel more special when they came out too. So yeah, I feel like that was the heyday. And I still contend, like, I think games are better now than they were back then by a large margin. I think people underestimate just the sheer level of shitty games that were coming out back then, because there were a lot. There were a lot of shitty games. Even some games that people consider classics, you know, kind of shitty games. Who's coming after me? I'm getting some good wood cutting in here. Hold on a second. I bought this game. Awesome. Congratulations, Toaster. It's a good call. Sega does what Nintendo don't. How do you chop down trees in the overworld? So apparently, there are certain trees that you can chop down, and once you approach them, it'll tell you press E to interact. Now, visually, I can't quite tell which ones you can interact with and which ones you can't. It looks like And I think the ones that you could chop down are a darker color. They're a darker shade than the ones you can't chop down. So I think it's just a matter of identifying them and then getting close enough to interact with them. Also, kid get almost none of the fun stuff we got as kids. No more things like Climb Penguin. So kids don't have online places just for kids. Wait, I don't even know what the fuck Climb Penguin is. So they have to go on social media. All the new toys are fragile bits of plastic for adult collectors. And all the new big video games are aimed at adults, not kids. All of that is true. I think all of that is true, but I don't know what Club Penguin is, but everything else is accurate. I'm just going to lurk for the rest of the night. I've already learned a lot about this game from watching you play, and it's been really enjoyable, but I need to go to bed. Have a great stream, my friend. Hey, thank you very much. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. I hope to check out your stream at some point in time, and hope to see you back in here again too. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You don't have a hip lantern? I didn't know a hip lantern was a thing I can get. I guess I can get a hip lantern? I should look into getting a hip lantern. Right, I wasn't even online in the 90s. Just talked games with my buddies on the school bus. Yeah, I talked video games with them at school, at lunch, you know. That's all that was necessary. People talk shit on DLC, but at least shitty games can get updates now. Yeah, absolutely. Can you imagine if they released Cyberpunk 2077 the way that they did on like a cartridge or on like a PlayStation CD, and that was just it? That was just the game? Like, that would be awful. That would be absolutely awful. And of course, if they had to commit it to a cartridge or to a CD, they would have never released it in that state. That's a part of the problem. But I mean, I do still think we live in the better game quality era, not a better gaming environment era. I think the gaming environment era of the heyday was better. In your level up, gadgets can get a zipline too. My level up. Okay, wait a second. I have 2 points. I'm going to put one to mana. I'm going to put the other one to increase health. Club Penguin. You could say it again, Toaster. I don't know what Club Penguin is. The more cryptic you get about it, though, the creepier it sounds. I agree about quality or skill tree. I misspoke. Sorry. Hey, no worries. No worries. Skill tree. Is it tech? Utility gadgets. See, I never even explored this. This page. Set up a zip line that launches a rope that allows you to traverse between launch point and... Okay, cool. I'll have to get that one next then. I'm gonna get this lamp though. Now, how do I actually... No, not grapple mods. How do I actually use the lamp? Is it just sitting in my inventory or something? Or is it a skill I need to equip? I don't know why I have this on here twice. I mean, sun's coming up, so I guess it doesn't really matter anymore, but... Thank you for that info, though. I appreciate it. That'll come in very handy next time, and especially when I get that zip line. I don't know why I've been ignoring that part of the skill tree. Well, I know why. It's because I'm a meathead. I'm a meathead gamer, and when I see skill points, I go, combat. Can't do this one, huh? No, didn't think so. Club Penguin was the club of penguins where penguins of the club come. But for real though, Club Penguin was one of the old browser MMOs from the before times, like Adventure Quest. Oh, browser MMOs. The only browser MMO that I played back then was Nexus. Like that Korean one. And it was fun. I had fun with it. What was it? Was it called Nexon? Nexon Spirit of the Wind or something like that? Oh god, I'm about to start flashbacking here. Wait a second. Was it Nexon? Nexon was the company. I guess it was Nexus. This game is still ongoing? I love that this game is still ongoing and the website still looks like it's from 1994. Nexus, the Kingdom of the Winds. What is the history? Hold on a second. I'm really curious now. Nexus, the Kingdom of the Winds, is a pay-to-play massive multiplayer online game. Nexus began as a US version of the Korean game Barume Nara, developed by Nexon, and is loosely based on Korean mythology. Okay, didn't know that. 1994. Was released in 96. Development started in 94, was released in 96. 1 year later, it was entered beta in the US, going commercial in 1998. Yes, I remember playing it in like 99. Yeah, that was the only browser MMO I ever played, though. Although there was a text-based one. Oh my god, what was that? What was that called? Oh, there was like a text-based browser RPG where you had to like manage your kingdom. Oh my goodness! All of a sudden, the floodgates have opened. Okay. Wasn't Kingdoms? It wasn't that. No, what it was? Oh, Jesus, what was it called? Nobody. It seems nobody remembers this game because there's a lot of Reddit posts where people are pretty much describing it the way I remember it, but like they're going like, "What was the name of this game?" and nobody can tell them. Utopia. I think that's what that was. I think Utopia was the... Yes, Utopia. Oh, wow. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, I'm having all sorts of flashbacks. I am in old man gaming mode right now. Oops, wrong one. This is what I was talking about here. Utopia, the strategy RPG for hardcore players. They wanted you to know. No casuals. It's for hardcore only. Oh, they updated the visual, so it looks slightly more modern. I remember this website looking basic. What are the rules? This probably doesn't even work anymore. Oh, they have a Discord. I'm sure they work. Yeah, it's loading. It's just taking a while. Text-based, might as well play D&D. I do play D&D. Not on stream. I play with my friends. We haven't in a while, though. Oh, my God. Really? Okay, this is... I wasn't expecting, like, a terms of service. Alright, well, never mind on that. I wanted to see what the actual... No, that blog. Man, their website is not optimized. I just wanted to see this guy play a little, but I guess he's just going over... Okay, yeah, this is what I remember. I don't know why it's in like 4P. Oh boy, okay, it's just a shitty quality video then. You know what? You get the idea. There's a lot of management, resource management, character management. You have to build up an army. Your army can be attacked when you're offline. You wake up and it's like, oh, somebody killed all my elves. You know, it's an ordeal. It's an ordeal. It can be fun, but it could also be incredibly annoying. I played that, and I played Nexus Kingdom of the Wind. Nice, right on. My ADHD doesn't let me sit down long enough to play D&D, but I still think it's pretty cool. You know what? Like, my ADHD enjoys the frantic nature of D&D, but then I guess maybe that's because I play with maniacs. Like, I don't play D&D with people that take it super seriously, which I think is an important factor. But I will also say that for years we played the original iteration of D&D. Like, before there was ever a concept of editions. It was just Dungeons and Dragons. The rules were incredibly easy. Combat was very basic. The game was hard as fuck. You were destined to die. Like, if you didn't have a character die, then you were doing something wrong. But it was fun, and it made it easy to get in and out of too. Like, once you get into like 2nd edition, or especially 3rd edition or 3.5 and all of that, we moved over to 5th edition, and it's better. It is better, but it's just too much. It's just too much. I like the simplicity of the first version. And the simplicity also forced you to focus on the role-playing aspects, and not so much like the combat aspects. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons to like pull out a spreadsheet and like, you know, do complicated stat building and min-maxing and all that. That's not why I get into it. I get into it because I like the role-playing aspect of it. So 1st edition kind of forces you to man, I'm stocking up on my lumber in this area. But I still think it's pretty cool. Gets your hyper focus nice. Yeah, I like the more chill, lax versions. Yeah, that's my advice. Find a chill ass group if you can, and then just like have fun. We play D&D here at an old school pizza joint. Like, it's a pizza place that has been around since like the 70s, and they have all of this really awesome, what's his name, Frank Franzetti or something like that, old school fantasy artist. Like, if you've ever seen any kind of, you know, fantasy based art where like there's like a shirtless barbarian with an axe and like some scantily clad woman like by his leg, and then he's like fighting a saber-tooth tiger or something, chances are that was Frank Franzetti. But this pizza joint has all of their walls are just covered in his art, and they have these really cool old ass tables and stuff, so it's like a really cool setting to play something like D&D in. Yeah, I actually read out a stone village building already. Like, I haven't spent a ton of time playing this game, but of all the time I have spent playing it, I have dedicated 0 to building up my village. So it wasn't until Toaster actually started asking me about it when I was like, you know what? I should do that. I should actually try to get my village going. Which is, again, I have a real hard time believing just one person developed this, because there's a lot going on just as far as like the role-playing element, like the combat and the different weapons and the grappling hook and all this shit. And, you know, then you're mining, you're chopping down trees, there are meteors falling from the sky, like there's all sorts of shit going on. You've got awesome settings like the new Arab town place with great music and all this other stuff that's just gels together in a way that it's very tough for teams of professionals to get games to gel together. But then on top of that, we have this whole town building aspect too. Like, it's like this game eliminates most excuses for, you know, professional teams of developers not being able to like build a coherent and cogent environment, you know, on time and under a decent budget. I don't know what this guy, I mean, if this is a passion project that he's just probably doing it for fun on the side. Well, maybe not for fun, but he's doing it on the side. But, you know, I would be curious as to what amount of money may have been allotted to the development of this over what amount of time. It's kind of like, this game is like, this is like the Godzilla -1 of games for me, in that when I watched Godzilla -1, I was in awe by the visual spectacle of it. Like, the visual grandeur of it was incredible, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. I loved it. I watched it in the theater, great on the big screen. And after I got out of the theater, I started looking up information on the movie, and I saw that the movie's budget was under 15 million, and it blew my mind. And after that, I start looking at like Marvel movies or, you know, blockbuster movies when they come out, and it's like, oh, this movie had a $200 million budget. This movie had a $150 million budget. And I'm like, this doesn't look any better than Godzilla -1, and arguably in a lot of cases, these movies look worse. So how were they able to get something that looked better than these $200 million movies for under $15 million? And it just kind of taints my view of blockbuster filmmaking in Hollywood. And this game is kind of like doing the same, where it's like one guy, all of these features and functions, and it's fun, and it all is coherent and works together, works well together. A lot of the village building is coming soon. General Shop Works has an all elements potion. Have you run into any elements? Oh, I've run into several. As soon as I got into the new Krak, I think is the name of the town. As soon as I got into Krak, some dude coughed on me and got me sick. You know, and I got over it by staying at an inn for 24 hours. But yeah, people have been getting me sick left and right, getting me ailments left and right. All right, let's go back to the stronghold and see if if I can finish building this wizard tower. I don't think I got enough birch. I don't think I can. I don't think I can until I can level up my my axe, my tree chopping. Oh, here's some birch. So I guess I could cut it down on the big map, but I can't cut it down in the in-world map. Get over there. Hell yeah. I guess I should have gone into this little pocket right away. Oh, I know this game has been very impressive. Gotta build that general shop, lol. Wizard Tower isn't complete yet. Oh, okay, well. I guess I'll dump all these resources into... Well, actually, I think I started building a pub first. But, I can transition to a, general store, I suppose. Goblin camp. Aren't those goblins sick of me wiping them out? They see me and they start running. Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. Wait, what the fuck is this? Okay, this is a woodcutting hotspot, but what's this giant building that just popped up over here? I just want to see. What is it? It's not letting me see. Alright, go back before the woodcutting hotspot goes away. Oh, I got to level 5. Okay, cool. Let's chop down some fucking trees. Froze my brother's game trying to enchant. Oh, shit. Okay, so I won't touch the wizard tower then. I built the armor. It was just an empty building. Lumberyard. Go there. Oh, is that what that was? Oh! I didn't know! Oh, man, you missed out on all the lumber you would ever need? I didn't know! I saw the woodcutting hotspot, and I was like, ooh, woodcutting hotspot. I could chop down a lot of trees here. I didn't know that was a lumber yard. I would have gone there. I got close to it to see if the name would pop up, like if it would say something like lumberyard, but it didn't. And I didn't want to waste time trying to figure out what it was and then like miss out on the tree cutting hotspot. I mean, in all fairness, this is a tree-cutting hotspot. Like, this is probably for the better, because I need to level up my tree chopping anyways. The lumberyard won't let me level up my tree chopping. I must take a slumber. I shall see you in the future. Good stream, good job. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your night. Damn it. Yeah, they're awesome. They'll pop up again. I just have to keep my eyes peeled. You know, the interesting thing about these mini games here, for like chopping down the tree or for mining, for doing the mining thing, is I remember when I was doing my review over Skull and Bones, I trashed that game for having a similar type of mini game for chopping down trees and whatnot. But and I stand by that. It sucks in that game, and it doesn't suck in this game. And the main reason why is because in this game you can actually explore the environment, walk up to a tree, and you get some semblance of haptics as you're interacting with it. Like, you're still playing the same minigame basically, but like when you hit, the screen does that shake. You watch your character swing an axe, you get to see him do the thing. Once that axe impacts, like, the screen shakes. If you hit it right in that golden zone, you get like the iPhone minigame buzzes and whistles and shit. Like, there's a lot of really good positive feedback that makes it feel like you're engaged in something rewarding, impactful and rewarding. It's satisfying to see that screen shake and hear that thump. And it's rewarding when you hear like the little chings, the chimes and shit. And it's again, it's an indictment of AAA gaming that this one dude who developed all this was able to understand that you need that kind of component. If you have a mini game that's that simple, you need something around it to make it feel rewarding. And, you know, this game doesn't, and Skull and Bones didn't. I have nothing against iPhone mini games. True, but I haven't had any issues with wood since I raided it. Since I raided 2 lumberyards. Fair enough. Fair enough. Teach a man to fish. Or you could teach a man to raid a fishery. Have you done the fishing? I have not. I have not done any fishing. I shouldn't be surprised that there's fishing in this game. Wait, actually, you know what? I did do some fishing. Yeah, I have done some fishing. Yeah, I caught 11 common herring. What else? I got some other stuff, I thought. Yeah, I got some blue glump, violet shrimp, Parford grouper, pond skipper, red wrangler. 17 of these bitches. I've done quite a bit of fishing. But I have 17 of those things and 11 of these guys. Yeah, I did quite a bit of fishing at some point. I enjoy the fishing. I can't even remember. I mean, it was so long ago, I think, when I did that. I can't remember what the fishing was like. But clearly I enjoyed it too, because I kept doing enough to catch all those fish. This guy is like a one-man deforestation machine. Wood cutting is at 8. I'm close. I'm close to being able to take down these pines, or these oaks, rather. Not close to taking down the ash. The actions with the minigame are well thought out and making the fishing quite entertaining. Maybe I'll do some fishing here when I'm done wiping out this forest. I feel like if you chop down this many trees, it shouldn't just level up your wood cutting. Like, it should also level up your strength, your endurance, it should level everything up. Chopping down trees is not like a trivial physical endeavor. Like, this dude should be in incredible shape from all these trees he's chopping down. Level 9. Nothing like deforestation to get the blood pumping. Exactly. Exactly. Captain Planet didn't know what he was missing out on. What? There's still some of you guys hanging around? Oops. I don't know why you guys were still hanging around. From all my sprinting on my character, I can run for an incredible amount of time without rest. It's insane. I think that's probably my character too. Because I always run in video games when the option is presented. Let's see, level 7 one-handed, level 9 two-handed. Oh, I did use a two-handed weapon for most of my playtime. Flintlock 2, Pyromancy 6, Arcane 4, not much blood magic. Woodcutting is 9, foraging, mining is 14, fishing is 6. Running is 27. Holy shit. My running is 27 when everything else is barely in the double digits, if that. My jumping is 14. Engineering 2, swimming 2. Yeah, it seems like the only thing my guy does is run. Which, again, for the amount that this dude runs and all these trees he's chopping down, like, he should be in the most incredible shape ever. Either that or he should have, like, a serious collection of, like, bone and muscle injuries. You just sat there and let me pop off on you like that? Of course I built a necromancer because minions. Yeah, I guess I could have gone that route. But once I got the ability early on to summon those militiamen, I was pretty set on that. I'm just a commander of my own little private militia here. Yeah, well, exactly. All builds as you play. It's amazing that one guy built something this complex. That's what I've been saying, man. That's exactly what I've been saying, is it's like... Is it really just one guy? Like, for one person, it's pretty phenomenal, but... Man... It would be irrational and unreasonable to ask one person, to ask this much of one person, I guess depending on the time. Again, I don't know how long he's worked on this. This could be like, 10 years in the making. Hell yeah. Level 10, time to get some oaks. I'll get a couple. I'll get a few oaks and then I'll head to my stronghold. Hell yeah. Come a long way from just being a level 1 wood chopper. Cut down 75 trees. Man, this guy is an environmental disaster. I'm on a roll though. I'm on a roll. Who knows the next time one of these wood cutting hotspots will pop up. How long have I been sitting here chopping down trees? I feel like I've fallen into a minor obsession here. Or maybe an OCD compulsion. I see a tree with some glitter and I have to run over to it. Okay, this will be the last one. This will be the last one. Oh, damn, I'm level 12? Alright, this will be the last one. This will be the last one. Okay, can't do the ash. This will be the last one right here. This one, for real, for real, for real. Alright. Let's get out. Oh, damn, there's one right there. Is that an oak behind it? Hell yeah. And that's another oak behind it? Okay. Okay. Now that is enough. We're out of here. We're out of here. Whew. Oh, that was a wood chopping extravaganza. I use the archery, so much fun. You know what? I really love the sound of the gunfire. It is just an awesome sound. It has a really good pop. Like, it has a nice resonance. The reverb. It's satisfying. It's satisfying to hear that pop. So I do like the gun, but I haven't tried the bow. I should try that at some point. So anyway, I have stuff to do. Have a good night. I'll lurk the rest of the night. Nice to meet you, though. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm probably going to end the stream myself here after I dump these resources off and see about finishing my tower builds. But I appreciate you coming in here and hanging out. And thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your night, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. Oh, another tree chopping hotspot. Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it. Let's get to Let's get to Ironhaven rather. I called it Woodhaven. My obsession is strong. Let's get to Ironhaven. Let's drop off my stuff. Well, I guess I could. You know what? Let me. I think that's the Wizard Tower. This is the tavern, I guess. I don't have the stuff for that anyways. Cancel construction. Let me, what did he say? He said the general store? I only have 3 packs of nails? You son of a bitch. Well, alright, I guess finding nails are gonna be the... I remember that being a real pain in the ass in an earlier quest. Hey, look at that! My wizard tower is finished. The wizard tower grants you access to an enchanting table, which I guess is bugged, as well as a magician's shop. The tower also grants you with a permanent mana pool boost. Awesome. No, don't destroy building. I'm going to save. I'm going to check out my new building before I bounce for the night. Oh, there's like... Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. Alright, is it gonna crash? I have so much shit in my inventory. Let's just try a nightly claymore. Oh, all my things are locked. I wonder how I unlock these then. I guess it'll be an experiment for another night, I suppose. Alright. Oh, almost 4 hours. I was not expecting to do such a long stream, having started as late as I had. But it was fun. It was fun. Thank you for everybody for stopping by, hanging out. Thank you, Disastrous Master, again for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, ZTwitch5, for hanging out. I appreciate that. Yaz MP4, thank you for the follow. Toaster, thanks for the support as always. I like this game. I'm gonna keep playing it for certain. Oh yeah, Artenfall. How big is this demo? Oh, 780. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, that's no big deal. I'll go ahead and download that now. Check it out at some point. Similar to Oblivion and Shadow of War. Interesting. Alright, well, that's it for me tonight. I will be back. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow or not. But if not tomorrow, I'm always back on Thursday, so hopefully I'll see you guys then. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night. And if I don't get to see you on Thursday or tomorrow, then I'll see you when I see you. Take it easy, y'all.